I wasn't going to come in here with cameras blazing, but guess what? Yeah, buddy.
And that's not a detriment.
No, I understand. I'm good.
Yeah.
Eric, what's a good word?
Trish, how are you?
How are you? You ready for this fall season?
If it ever gets here, yeah.
Look at Greg, hard at work. What's he doing? Working. Woo! He's the star of the show today, baby. Heck yeah. And Grace is working. Oh man, look at her go, man. Look at her go. Such skill, baby. Such skill. Yeah.
And it also, it's BR for Basking Ridge. So inside it's very cute. They remind me so much of you guys. And I guess there's a gentleman that comes down to Bayhead.
Look at this. Is Eric striking deals or what? Oh my goodness. Are you striking deals, Eric? I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Okay.
The first Christmas tree up of the season. Right here at Burke's Market. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Well, in Bayhead anyway. In Bayhead. Some pretty cool ornaments. Some pretty cool ornaments. I think that's why. I think these ornaments are for sale. I do believe. Some pretty cool ones. Alright. Let's get a pint. Let's get a pint. Let's get a pint to drink with dinner. Let's get a pint and keep it. Oh, do they not have pints anymore? Maybe I walked by them. Nope, I didn't walk by them. Oh, the selection, right here at Burke's Market. Ooh. And tonight's choice is Coors. Yeah. Second Christmas tree I've seen before Thanksgiving. Well, actually, it's a Christmas tree mailbox. And, you know it's winter when I break out the big coat. And, yeah, I broke out the big coat. It is like 53 degrees. I broke out the big coat. Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I am here at, good old Muller's Bakery. And I have some news for you. I won't be doing the firehouse dinner this year because new fire company members are in charge of the entertainment, and they want a club DJ. So we'll see how that pans out. If it's a club DJ, they'll be playing club music, and you know what I mean. So, and I know some of the elders will not approve of that. I'm sure of that, if it's going to be that thumpy music all the time. So, we'll see how that pans out, yeah. And, I'm kind of bummed, but I'm very grateful for the years I did have there. I don't know if I'll still be the DJ for the clam bake. But we'll have to, take that as it comes. But I do have a gig at the Santa Breakfast. So that's all the news I have for now. Oh, Joyce and Chip came, had a good time at Dan and Jen's wedding in Cancun, and they got back Friday, and all went well. They had a little car trouble when they got back because the battery of the light blue car was dead, but they got that taken care of, and all is well. And I'll talk to you later. It's interesting to see what's going on here. My goodness, they're working on the the truck bay doors, and it's just interesting to see the process. I'm sure Chip will be, once they get done, Chip's gonna have to back the truck back into the truck bay, and yeah. And George and Beth are in Hawaii for 2 weeks, I think. And yeah. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Come on. Wow, a calm day. I thought after all that wind it would churn up the ocean and we'd get some surfers out here, no?
Kind of squall, maybe. The west wind knocks down the waves.
Yeah. But I heard the west wind is good for the waves, no?
When there's a swell, it is good for the waves, but it also knocks them down.
Okay.
Size. But yeah, that's why they're so clean looking, right?
My friend who's a surfer, he said the west wind is bad in the summer and good in the winter when the surfers want the.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on the tide.
The best wind for fishing as well.
Huh?
The best wind for fishing.
Yeah.
West is best.
Yep. That wind the other day, I was wanting to go out for a bike ride. My brother-in-law has kayaks against the house. I can tell by the way they were hitting the side of the house. I said, no bike ride today.
Yesterday was terrible.
Yeah, yesterday, oh my gosh. Yeah, yesterday and the other day were pretty gnarly. And it was cold and windy the other night. I saw that temp today. I said that the big coat's got to come out, but I know I'm going to put this on, and as the day goes on, it's going to warm up. But, when I headed out of the house earlier today, I'm like, I need that big coat. Winter is here. That wind brought in the Arctic breeze.
Yep.
Oh, he's in the water? Oh my gosh. Must be a polar bear. All right. Well, I broke out the big coat today, and it did exactly as I thought it would do. Earlier it was kind of cold, and as the day went on, it's warming up. And yeah, I knew it would be like this, but I'm glad I had the warmer coat out. Is that a swan? There's a swan in the ocean. You never see that. What the heck? There's a swan in the ocean, guys. Unless I'm seeing things. Let's see if I can. No, that's definitely a swan. Swan in the ocean. That's crazy. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday evening. Cheers. Okay, so, I was heading home from my days of errands. I got some packages mailed containing Christmas mixes. Let's see, I met up with Chip, and we, caught up. His trip to Cancun went well, and let's see, what else did I do? Picked up some wine, which I, and as I'm going over the wonderful Loveland Town Bridge, I remembered something. I was like, oh my gosh. I meant to call my friend Jennifer today to meet up with pizza, and it was about 4 o'clock. So I said, okay, let's focus on the task at hand, getting over the bridge. And that, that went well, of course. And, coming around the corner, you gotta be careful because, the after-school traffic, and the after-care traffic, after school traffic's exiting, after care traffic is, it's just a busy corner there. So I said, okay, let's just get over the bridge, get on the correct side of the road, and pull over and call her up. So that's what I did. And we met for pizza at Vesuvio's, and it was a good time. And we caught up. Yeah. It's funny. I thought I remember the color of her car, and I did. But someone who has a similar vehicle, those SUVs, they all look the same. But someone with almost the exact same model pulled up, I thought. And you know how years ago, if you're my age, you remember the 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you could pretty much tell who was behind the wheel. You could clearly see their face. Well, I guess the glass is slightly more tinted because of the UV rays or something, or thicker, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was her that pulled up. So I go up and I open the door and I said, hello, my little proper noun. And out comes this young, long-haired 20-year-old woman. I'm like, oh my gosh, talk about embarrassing. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. But, that happens to all of us, right? You think it's someone pulling out of the car and coming out of the car and oh, no, that's not who I thought it was. But she was cool about it, and I, gave her one of my stickers, her and her friend, and I didn't catch your name, but if you're watching this, thank you for being cool about it. I'm sure everybody has those moments you think you see who you should see, you want to see, and it's not that person. It's like, oops. Like one time, where was I? I was in, what was it? The OB Diner or something, and I thought I saw a guy very similar looking to my ex-fiance, and I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And it wasn't him. I was like, "Oh, I thought you were someone else. I'm sorry." He goes, "That's okay." Is he a good person? Who I thought he was? I was like, yeah, he was okay. I didn't go into detail. I just said, I'm sorry, my bad, something. It's like, it was totally embarrassing, But I've had that happen to me, and someone will say, yeah, I remember you, and well, no, I was never at that place. It's like, okay, I must have you confused with something else. Someone else, I said, yes. But it's okay, it happens to me. Anyway, so while we had pizza, we chatted, and by the time we got done, it was dark, and she said, text me when you get home, because I have a bike light, but it's not working. So I got to figure out, it's one of these, I got to figure out how to open it to get to the, put a new battery in it. But, yeah, my friend Daryl knows how to work it, because one day at the beach, well, it was about a year ago. He came up to my platform. He said, you know, there was some guy messing with your putting on a bike light. I was like, what? He goes, don't worry, it's me. So we installed a new bike light, but now it's one of those newer ones that, you know, it's not, you know, it's not easy to figure out, but maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe it's a twist off. It's harder to twist off, and I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out and resolve that. But I don't really go out much at night, but I should have a bike light on there just in the events, you know, those events where you get chatting with a friend and all this, you know, nights like tonight, you know. Because, I mean, it was 4 o'clock when I got to Vesuvio's, and all of a sudden it's like 5:30, and, you know, it gets dark very earlier now, and I'm not used to that. But I very seldom go out, you know, am out at night anymore. And, but like I said, I should have a light on there just in the event that happens. But anyway, enough of my gabbery. What else was I going to tell you? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if it came out on the other camera, but, and pardon me for repeating myself, there's a new bunch of people in the fire company, I guess, younger people, and they want, like a club DJ for the fireman's dinner, so I guess I'm done, you know. And I said to Chip, look, I appreciate, I said, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of bummed I'm not going to be there, but I get it, and I'm very thankful for the years I was there, you know. And, you know, anyway, but, you know, and they want like this club DJ, so I don't know how that's going to go, because I try to play a little of everything for everyone, you know, and I think they like that. I don't know how this DJ is going to be, but we'll see. And I guess they want a DJ that'll play all the current hits. all the newer stuff, you know, and I have some newer stuff, but I guess they want a DJ. I'm guessing it's a friend of theirs, okay? I'm guessing it's a friend of theirs, and I'm guessing it's one of these club DJs who will play all the Britney Spears and Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga and all this stuff. But, we'll see what happens there, and Chip and, but I do have good news. I do have a DJ. Oh, hold on. You don't need an extreme close-up. No, other way. Sorry, I hit the Zoom button. Anyway, I don't know if they'll keep that DJ on for the clam bake, you know. I just gotta see. But anyway, I do have good news. I will be DJing the Santa Breakfast, and that's the first December 6th. Yeah, December 6th at 8 a.m. at the Firehouse. If you are in the area, please come by. I think there's I forget what the donation cost is, but I'm guessing it's no more than $20, you know. But I'll let you know, and I'd like to see some of you there. All proceeds go to the Bayhead School 8th grade to raise raise money for their trip to, I believe it's Washington. I think it's their trip to Washington or wherever they go in the spring. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is your old pal Trish signing off, saying peace, love, and keep the good tunes spinning. Remember, live with a purpose and walk with a smile. I love and appreciate you all. Take care.